When I heard that 4C was honoring Father Graham as a champion for children, I thought, what a wonderful choice. I mean, here's a man whose life is devoted to education, who loves children, loves students, loves learning, and has a passion for helping to educate people to become men and women for others.
Well done, good for you, because I think he's really made a contribution to children in this community, both in terms of how he has participated in the Preschool Promise, but I think also in how he manages our Department of Education and how committed our Department of Education has been to early childhood and Catholic education and education in general.
Great person and well-deserved. Certainly not in it for the awards and perfectly willing to be behind the scenes pushing, but I think he is deserving of this because he put his personal time and energy into something that the president of a university doesn't have to pay attention to. But I think he gets the long-term investment that we're making and why it's important for children to have a successful start.
I think that Father Graham sees education certainly as beginning with young children and continuing. So the better our young children are prepared to enter the formal setting of school, the more likely they are to succeed as young pupils and then as students and eventually college students.
There's lots of leadership in the community who will get engaged and say, this is the way we're going to go, and I know this to be the case. I think Father Graham listens, he pays attention to people, and he does his homework. He's an academic. I think he wants to understand what's happening. He wants to hear all the voices at the table.
In getting the Preschool Promise ready to become issue 44, which it ultimately was on the ballot, we had a lot of different voices, diverse opinions, diverse priorities in why we wanted Preschool Promise to be a part of what we were asking voters to consider. Father Graham really stood out as someone who could help us arrive at a consensus.
An example of one of the things that kind of tells you what kind of person Father Graham is a project that happened in November where the group on site partnered with Xavier and the ROTC at Xavier, and they had an event in the Armory. We had 800 children, school-age children, who needed to have their eyes checked, who needed glasses. And we had 50 professionals that came in. Father Graham was very much in support of and behind that event.
And so when Father Graham shows up and is present in that kind of initiative, you really get all of him. And I think that that matters. And I think students see that. And I think faculty and other folks at the university see that.
I think he inspires others because he's willing to step outside of the tradition in helping others and coming up with solutions that we wouldn't otherwise think of.
PNC is proud to serve as the presenting sponsor of the 4C Gala. And together, we are thrilled to honor Father Graham for his leadership to unite our community in making early childhood education possible for every child. 4C for Children and PNC are proud to honor Father Michael Graham as a champion for children.